my gosh. Hello. Is anyone here? Hello, Lynn. How are you? Okay, I need to. Why haven't post comments? Yeah, no. I need to have the comments on the screen. One second, Lynn, as I try to get this together. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Can you hear me, Lynn? Show comments on stage. Yes. Okay. Hello, Elaine. Can y'all hear me? Yes, she said yes. Okay. Um, I don't know what happened, why I can't add the comments on the screen. I don't know what I did wrong. Hold on. Because every time I hit show comments on stage, it takes me to a whole nother thing to pay. And I ain't trying to pay nothing. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and say hello. So, hello, Lynn. Hello, Real Talk with Elaine. Hello, Twan. Hello, Hadjari. What? All of y'all came in. All of y'all came in to see me. Okay, so let's do it all together. She is Tamika and Tamika is she. Hey, she is Tamika and Tamika is she. Hey, she is Tamika and Tamika is me. Hello, gorgeous. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing today? I like to see my comments over there. I'm not understanding. Can anyone help me in the comments? Hello, Cece. Hello, Nia. Nia, darling. Happy Sunday. Hey, chat. Okay, so hi, Cece. She's singing the song. Of course, we are here. I know, but I'm by myself this time. Where's the camera at? I'm by myself, okay? That's what's going on. So make sure y'all say hello to each other in the chat as people come in. Make sure you are hitting the thumbs up button. A lot of y'all are already subscribed, but to those who are going to be watching the replay, honey, if you have not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Huh? Come become a gorgeous, okay? And if you are a male, become a gent. And let's grow together and chit chat. All right, so as y'all can tell by the title, I had a few little things going on about my weekend. But before I get into my weekend, how was y'all weekend? Because I want to know. How was y'all weekend? It's Sunday, but what did you do? What what happened over the weekend that you don't mind sharing? If you have any praise reports, or if you have a weight loss success that happened over the weekend, you lost some weight, let your girl know in the comment section. Elaine, what are you talking? She said, "Girl, I'm live at 6, so I'm going to be a whole mess." Okay, because I ain't trying to be on here that long. Okay, because I haven't eaten yet, but we're going to get into like my meals and everything that I did wanted to talk a little bit more about, so that way you don't have to wait until Friday. Y'all still ain't helped me out with the comments on over here. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so Hadjarine says her week. Oh, I gotta click on it. Duh. Hadjarine says my weekend was good. Hello, gorgeous. All right, real talk. Lane says just got back from moving my mentee into college. Yes, I remember you talking about that. Who lost her mom in the 8th grade? Yes, I remember you talking about that in your video. And that's great that you do have a mentee. I think everyone should have a mentee or a mentor. It doesn't matter of your age, we all can learn from somebody, right? So that's amazing, and that's great works that you're doing. Okay. All right. So y'all, if y'all been watching, wait, hold on. We can see the comments now. Yes. I clicked on I forgot I had to actually click on the thing on the side in order for it to show over here. Okay, good, good, good. Yes. Harjarine says that is so sweet. So sweet of you. Yes. Okay. Elaine says we can see the comments now. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you what I did. If you have not been checking out my videos, then that means your post notifications has not been turned on. Okay, or you may have not had time to watch because it's the weekend, and I understand you want to be with your family and friends. But I went on the water slide. I had my little notes just to make sure I stay on track and get things out. Oh, and quick little reminder: I am cooking, not on the stove because I did that while Twan was on by. I have my food in the oven. Please remind me to look in the oven so I don't burn my food, okay? I can smell it, but it's not burning. Okay, so yesterday I was with one of my friends and we went to the water park. Well, no, we didn't go to a water park. Her daughter, she turned 2 yesterday. Well, we had her party yesterday. She don't turn 2 until tomorrow. But we went to her mom's house, and she has like this a part of the little country club in her apartment complex, and they had a slide there, a pool, and I was able to face my fears. I was telling Bellflower, I was like, oh, I had to face, my trauma because I think it's called Adventure Islands here by Busch Gardens. When I went down the water slide, when I'm in that little tunnel, there is like water pouring down on my face. So, and of course, it's like really, really small, and I'm claustrophobic. So, as I'm going down that slide, I have water coming down in my face. So, one, I'm AKA drowning. And then two, I'm about ready to freak out. I can't lift my head because if I lift my head, I'm going to hit the tunnel. And by the time I got out of the tunnel, it was just a little bit of water. I didn't get in the one that had like the pool like I did yesterday. And I literally freaked out. I was so upset. Water all in my nose and everything. So I swore up and down I would never get in a tunnel again. And yesterday I got into a tunnel. And this one was big. It was fine going inside. If only I had one of those, I think it's like a GoPro where you can take it in water. If I had one of those, because I know, what's her name? Goodness, she's right there I can see her face. What is her name? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry if she's watching. I can't think of it. Oh my gosh, she has dreads. Living one day. Do y'all know who? Y'all know exactly who? Oh, I'm so ashamed. But anywho, I'm not even gonna say it. She has one of those, and if I had one, then I could have, taken y'all with me. But the first try, I went down the slide and I forgot to put my feet down, and it was only in 3.5 feet of water. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm about to drown here. But I had 3 people, I had 3 support systems down there. Wait, Patrice Denise. Thank you, Darian. Yes, that is her name. So sorry. I love you, girl. Patrice Denise has the little water GoPro. But I was in 3.5 feet of water. I was told when you go down the slide, make sure you put your feet down. But when I went down the slide, my legs were like all the way up. And then I like almost was like bottom going down. But they were able to catch me. And I inhaled a little bit of water, not a whole lot. But the second time around, I did put my feet down. And one of my friends was there. And she, helped grab my arm and make sure I got up and not go all the way down. But yeah, have y'all had any type of experiences like that with the water? where you just feeling claustrophobic. Have y'all ever gotten in a tunnel and went directly into a pool or a little baby water area? I don't know, but that was very traumatic for me. But the blessing in disguise with that one is that the second time I went down, my friend's mom had went down the first time, and she didn't realize that she had lost her engagement ring. So when I went down the second time, I stepped on something and I was like, what is this sharp object that I'm stepping on? So I grabbed it with my foot and I realized it was a ring. And I was like, this looks like an older woman's ring. Like, this ain't like, the little small or thin. And I go to her and I said, hey, girl, is this your ring? And she was like, oh my God, thank you for finding my ring. And I was like, yeah, it was crazy. But I had a really good time. I wanted to go back down the slide again, but because it looked like it was going to storm and everything, so I didn't get a chance. But I was so happy to do that. In that bathing suit, I didn't do it before and after. I'm gonna get that video out, well, a short on that, because that bathing suit I had on was a large. I'm not in a large, I'm in a small. And I'm not gonna buy a new bathing suit until I go out of town, which is gonna be in the next few months. Okay, let me see what is going on before I continue more. Thanks, Elaine, for saying hit the like button. Cece says, I am watching on TV and phone same as I do when watching Twan's channel. I know that's right. Yep, I do the same thing. Hadreen is talking to Elaine. Wait, I just saw that one. Wait, did I go up? Oh, I didn't go down. Okay. It's Darium, said the Patrice Denise. Thank you so much. Hello, Darium. Good afternoon. Darium is saying hello to Hadreen and Twan. Ooh, Darium, she will see it. Yeah, she will see it. Sorry. Mia saying hello. Darium is saying good afternoon with Elaine, Cece, and Mia. Okay, y'all are speaking back with each other. Elaine said, not a skinny retribution moment in your Norbert experience. Yes, girl, you should have seen my friend's mom. She's not retribution, but she got a badonkadonk, and she went like that, and she was trying to swim, and it's like, put your feet down. That's how she lost her ring. I didn't put that on camera because I didn't want to get beat up, so I just left that alone. Twan said, I was thinking Patrice, but couldn't comment because I'm cleaning up the kitchen. Yes, I understand. But that's right. It was Patrice. Twan is saying hello to Darium. Hadreen says, no, I have not had that problem of feeling claustrophobic. What? I don't know. It was just something about the one at Adventure Islands. It was just so tiny. I just felt like I was in like an MRI type of deal, and I can't deal with MRIs. I have to have the open one. Oh, yes, Darium, you missed Twan's live. She did a great meal prep. Mia says, hey, hi, Darium. How's the GLP-1 supporter doing this fine day? Darium says, doing well. How about you? How are you coming along? All right, Cece saying hello to Darium. Mia, yes, she did. She's down 138 pounds today. She put that on one of my posts, and she mentioned it in Twan's video. Yeah, so congratulations to Mia. So everyone give a great round of applause, some little sticker things on the side to show Mia some love and support for being 138 pounds down and still coming down. What I wanted to say about my friend, I don't know if y'all was able to get a glimpse of her face, but she is the creator of She Is Tamika's song. Last year we did a little meetup. Her and I went to a little restaurant, and she looked at my channel. She was like, "She is Tamika." And then next thing I know, within 2 seconds, I kid you not, she just bust out with the words. And then I was like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna use that." She was like, "Okay, so give me my coins." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, you'll catch that." But yeah, she came up with the theme song, and I just need a beat. But other than that, it is what it is. I love it. Darian says, "I'm loving that profile pic with the name across the front." Oh, who? Real Talk Elaine says, "Congrats to Mia, awesome." Darian is saying, "Woohoo to Mia." Darian also says, "That's amazing, amazing, Mia." Hadjarine is saying, "Woohoo to Mia." Yes, Mia. Who, Mia? All right, Mia, producer. I feel like I just skipped one. No. Mia saying, "Love you guys. Couldn't do it without you all." Lynn is saying, "Wow, congratulations," with all the emojis. Mia says, "The wealth of knowledge on here is real." We be trying. I know I try. I try. Darian says for Hadreen, sorry. Oh, I figured it was for Hadreen because her profile pic is beautiful and it looked like she has the braids. I knew it wasn't me. I knew it wasn't me, but I couldn't remember if you were saying Hadreen or not. We need to free up storage space. You're new. Elaine's, yeah, say who is Mia, producer. And Twan says, "Catch my live on the replay, Darian." Darian says, "Yes, he will catch the live on the replay." You know what? This feels weird actually doing this by myself because I'm expecting feedback because I'm used to having Twan and Kim J up on here. But because it's like I'm waiting for somebody to say yes or that's right or whatever. I'm not getting nothing. It's just straight silence. But it's okay. The next topic. All right, now don't make me forget my food in the oven. Let me read what Mia has to say. Mia says, "I appreciate it the most because I didn't get the tips from my care provider. You all have kept me going and lifted me up." That is right. Darren says, "You are producing so much content, Tamika. I am watching you on YouTube." And what is TT? Oh, TikTok. Yeah, give me a minute. Yes, on TikTok because I'm trying to start putting out my content over there as well. So if you're not following me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, she is Tamika, all names all the way across. What are you doing? Well, I wasn't really producing, so come on, let's follow so I can keep going. Twan says, "What are you cooking?" Okay, so I cooked well for the family, and we're going to get into the reason why. So this is a nice little segue. All right, so my husband, of all things to cook, he gave me an easy one, but now I'm a little irritated that I had to cook it, and it was Hamburger Helper. And this one was the bacon cheeseburger one. I said, okay, I'll cook it. But then as I was reading my comments off of my videos that people were making, Bellflower mentioned on one of my, I think it was a shorts that I made on Friday night about this easy, quick meal that I made. Well, no, I lied. On a Sunday, my husband made, and it was like the easy chicken Alfredo. So instead of boiling the noodles, getting fresh chicken, and then getting the Alfredo out the can, this was the Alfredo noodles like the powdery type of seasoning in those little packets, like the Idaho packet of mashed potatoes. This one was the noodles, the Alfredo. And then what we did is we got the frozen chicken that came from my grocery haul that I did. I think it was from Walmart or Sam's Club. Can't remember which one. So we used that. Well, he used that, correction again. I keep lying. And he made that quick and easy. And then he did the little not even a roll, but those little breadsticks, kind of like what you get from Olive Garden. That's what he used. And she, Bellflower, she was like, oh, she loves those quick and easy meals. But I was like, those quick and easy meals, I've been eating that for about a little over a week now. And it's causing some issues with me, with my body. But what I am cooking in the oven after while Tron was on her live, I decided to make some brown rice, and I got some broccoli, and I got my mesquite chicken. And the broccoli and the mesquite chicken I got from Sam's Club. So if you haven't caught that video that I made of the grocery haul, you might want to check that out. And that's what I have in the oven because I'm not cooking nothing over the stove right now. Mia says, we have been such a support system all together. Okay, I will follow over there to Mika. Yes, she called me Mika, then that means you know me. Because that's what people usually call me, that know me, Mika. Yes, we are a great support system. And the providers are not really going to tell you everything. They probably don't know everything, but they are only going to maybe kind of like give you information what another patient has mentioned to them. So if they constantly hear, oh, this has helped with my swelling and inflammation and sleep apnea, then they will probably tell you that. But as far as like exercising and stuff, most of them should tell you to strength train and walk. But strength train, you don't have to lift heavy. That's what I had to learn. Elaine says, I thought TT was Traces of Twan. No, it's TikTok, girl. It's TikTok. Elaine says, I used to love Hamburger Helper. Yes, I used to love it too as a child. And that's why I was shocked because my husband does not like it. But I guess he was like, he knew he was going to have me cook and he didn't want to hear me complain. So he was like, just whip this up. Darren says, I used to love some cheeseburger mac hamburger helper. Yes. Hey, Bellflower. Hello, gorgeous. Hello, Bellflower. Hey, Tamika girl and her gorgeous and handsome chat friends. Yes. I mentioned you earlier about you talking about like how you just need those quick and easy meals. And because of your comment, it helped me to discover what my issue has been this past week. I got another issue, but it's a temporary issue. And that leads me to my next segment, which is water weight gain, which I saw in the title. Yes, I have gained a little bit of water weight. It is not fat. That's something that I've learned over the year of being on Zepbound. When you gain a pound or two, or not even, I guess, 5 or 6 pounds, it's really not fat. It's just water weight. So you have to think about like, what have you been eating? And for me, I tried to eat the same way that I was eating while on Zepbound. But as you guys know, if you've been following me, that I have been intuitive eating and I've been working well with that. My average was between 148 pounds to 150. And earlier today, well, yesterday, I even told Twan, I was like, oh my God, I'm at 154. And then today, I'm like, oh my God, Twan, I'm at 155. What is going on? But then when I thought about it, because of Bellflower, I was like, quick and easy meals. I said for the past week and a half, it's been nothing but quick and easy. Ain't nothing been fresh around here. If we did have something fresh, it was like 1 or 2 days and that was it. And I'm like, those frozen meals, those packaging foods are all processed. It has a lot of sodium in them. And my fingers swell. I noticed I noticed this a few months ago when I did my reverse diet, when I was trying to gain weight. And when I got to 157 pounds, my fingers and feet were swelling. Now that I'm at 155, I'm starting to see that happen. And I didn't really say a whole lot during my Zepbound journey, but I did mention within like the beginning of it around, I think I started in March, around April and May, I did say that, my doctor, before starting Zepbound, I was on prescription water pills because my feet would hurt when I walked, especially when I wore flat shoes. It's like flat shoes was like walking with no shoes on rocks sometimes, especially when I got out of the bed. It felt like pins and needles all under my feet. My fingers would be swollen, especially when I went walking. So it was very terrible for me, but it lessened when I started losing weight on Zepbound. But I'm starting to notice that a little bit. So I'm like, well, maybe it is because of the sodium intake and things like that. So I need to go back to cooking more fresh food like the way I was doing before, because I fell off with my whole meal prep thing and showing you guys exactly like what I was doing, because I do kind of miss that as well, which is why I'm going back into my vlogs. But I noticed that and I was like, what is going on? And also the bloating, I would say some of that has to do with the glucomanian. Weight with Jazz mentioned that on her channel like 7 months ago, but I did speak about that on Friday, and it's with the konjac root, because it does swell in your stomach. And I believe it was Delilah, I think her last name is Rodriguez. When we were on Life of Shy live on Friday night, and I got on her live, she pulled me up, she let me come to the stage, and I was telling her about it. And that's when Delilah was like, well, it does kind of like swell up in your stomach. I think it was her um Gray that was saying it, but it swells up in your stomach. And I don't know, I'm gonna just play it by ear. I didn't take it today. I didn't take it yesterday, and we're just gonna see how my body reacts to it. Just by not taking it every single day. I don't want to do that. I don't need nothing that bloats me. Okay, so Mia says, yes, me and one other man are the only patients at my practice that have lost over 100 pounds. So they tell stuff I've shared with my care team. I will tell them, please share, help everyone. Indeed, you got to make sure that you are helping everyone. Okay, we got 16 people in the chat. Please make sure you are hitting the thumbs up. And if you are new, consider subscribing to the channel. I haven't even made any moderators. Thank goodness I know all of y'all. My Lord. Okay. So, yeah. So with that whole ordeal that is going on with the bloating and the water weight gain, we're going to see how my body reacts over the next few days of just cooking more healthier meals. Now, I don't know, have any of y'all ever mentioned, well, not mentioned, have y'all ever watched, I think his channel name is Bricks Fitness. I wanted to bring this up to the fellas out here, because Bricks, Bricks Fitness, yes, that is his name. Bricks Fitness, that's him. All right, so he used to be overweight, and yeah, he used to be overweight, and he lost his weight naturally, and he does help others lose weight and stuff. But the one thing that caught my eye was his last video 2 days ago, and he was mentioning that he says, I let myself go, it's time to change 10 pounds in 2 weeks. So he's on his journey to try to lose 10 pounds because he fell off. And he mentioned about, you know, how it is important to not forget about your other macronutrients such as fruits and veggies. And I noticed that that's what I have been lacking these past 2 weeks actually, because I've been focusing more on protein and fiber and getting some carbs in, that I forgot all about my veggies, which is why I got broccoli in the oven right now. And I was like, you know what, that is right, because you got to have that balance and help everything, you know, move properly. Because I have not been going to the bathroom like I should. And yes, TMI, I did take a laxative yesterday, and no, yeah, yesterday night. And then things started moving, but your girl had to go to church, and thank God it happened before and then after coming back from church. So yeah, imagine going to the stores with your daughter trying to get last little minute stuff, and then get my fruits and veggies from the fruit stand, and it's like cheeks are clenching because you're like, we got to hurry up and go home, girl, because mama's stomach ain't feeling good. Bellflower says, oh, wow, thanks for sharing. So I will be sure not to overdo the quick and easy meals. Yes, don't do it. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Just try to balance it out and just eat more. Because, and that's why I'm not eating the hamburger helper. I'm not doing it because I was going to eat it and I was like, shoot, I can whip this up real quick. I almost forgot to put the powdered cheese in it. And I was like, why is the milk clumping together looking like cottage cheese or something in the child? I quickly put the powdered cheese in there so it can do its thing. So now it looks like cheeseburger, hamburger helper. Okay. But yeah, take it easy on that. That's why I made my own separate meals and just go from there. And I bought some salad so I can have my own separate thing and just do what I need to do. Like, I really need to just stop playing because I was really starting to feel fearful. Like, Lord, did I make the right decision? Why am I off of this medication? Like, are you serious right now? I should have just transitioned into just doing once a month. Like, what was I thinking? But it's like, it's not that I don't know what to do. It's just sometimes you just forget, or you just get a little, I wouldn't say I got a little too relaxed, but I kind of got a little spoiled with doing the quick and easy because we're just moving. And yeah, that's what happened. Elaine says, me too. I got to get my fruits and veggies in. Oh, bathroom with a mess on the road today for 4 hours. Stop 3 times for the restroom run. Yes, it is crazy. Yeah, so I got to get my fruits and veggies in, but more so of the veggies, you know, kind of lessen the fruit a little bit, but not too much. But I felt like I was getting my fruit in because I was making smoothies in the morning. And then when I went to Walmart, I was like, oh, yes, I got my almond butter. I'm good. And then I opened it today and it's not almond butter. It's regular peanut butter. Tragic. Very tragic. Elaine, feel better. Yes, feel better, girl. What else did I have to say on here? Because my stomach is starting to growl. The last thing I want to say is like, are you enjoying my videos? I know you are because y'all watching. But it's like, what videos are you interested in seeing more of? Like, is there a particular one that I would have to kind of snowball effect on, or is what I'm doing enough? Just continue to produce, like, don't stop what you're doing. And as you're typing, I'm going to talk about the 75 soft challenge. It has been an amazing, I think today is day 28, I believe, and today is rest day. I've gotten used to posting, you know, a lot, posting shorts every single day. But I was starting to get a little bored with it. But I was like, no, let me continue doing what I'm doing. It's like, why do I want to, you know, self-sabotage? Why do I want to stop doing something that could be helping someone else? And I have to constantly remind myself that this journey is not for me, it is to help other people. Our journeys are our testimonies. And it's like if we stop, then we're stopping someone else from learning from us. And then they go to somewhere else when it's like, no, God used you. So you do what you're supposed to do. And let the outside noise, which is your other half of your brain, that's the left brain, when you need to go right, you know? But it's been going quite well. I can't believe that I have been watching a whole bunch of gossip channels. Like, I love my gossip channels. I love y'all. But I can't believe how much I was watching, like over consuming that and not really focusing a lot on my content and not focusing on um, just not just motivation videos, but like finding like new pastors online that who are preaching from the word, where I can actually go to the word and watch you and you're giving me exactly what I need to hear. So yeah, I am loving this journey. Bellflower says, you got this. The fact that you are aware you're vlogging, you are holding yourself accountable. Some don't do it, or no, some don't do it on or off the meds. So don't be hard on yourself. Yeah, that is true. It is crazy. Thank you. Elaine says, jumping off for my live. Yes, we love your videos. Love you. Love you too, Elaine. I'll be over there to pop in as I'm eating and say hello and stop by. Hadrine says, you are doing great. Bellflower says, keep doing what you're doing. You bring something different to the space. Everyone can't be the same or shouldn't be. You get different inspiration and information from different creators. That is true, because like I just mentioned, the gossip channels, there are a few that I know of, and a lot of them talk about one particular topic, but you get 5 different um perspectives on it, and someone might make you laugh, someone might be a little bit more serious, someone is coming from the mental aspect of it, but they're all just talking about one person, and you just get different perspective on each one. So I love that about content creation, because a lot of us make a lot of vlogging videos, but we all don't do the exact same thing. We just get kind of like the title, but we bring our own personality to it, which is fun about creating and showing up for the camera. Okay. Anything else? Well, I don't have anything else. Let me see. Darium says, I agree with Bellflower. Keep doing what you're doing. You're fine. Your people will find you, and they want the real person. Yes, I agree. I try to be real. Like, if you would have seen my older videos, those are so cringing. I should react to my old videos. I should do that with my Wegovy videos, because those are the ones that got like a lot of views. But if I was to take you all the way back, and half of them I deleted those videos. Ooh, child. The lighting, ugh. But the one thing I love about it is like my personality. Like, you can see me like, hello guys. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Yeah, like it was like all the way up here, and it's like, no, don't do that. What are you doing? But I had to learn to just get used to being in front of the camera and just slowing down. Like, it was cringing for me. It was just looking back at myself, because it's kind of hard, because for one, my voice it doesn't sound adultish like other adults, and my personality is more fun and kind of outgoing. Once I get to know you or feel comfortable, then you will really see me. But other than that, it's either I'm just quiet or I'm just, a little bit more reserved. But yeah, that's how I am. CCC says, my favorite videos are what I eat in a day and meal prep videos. Okay. These help me in choosing the right foods to help meet my caloric intake, protein, and fiber. Got you, understand. Okay, I didn't, I was doing those, but then it's like I burn, I forget certain ingredients, and it's like people may want to see people know what they're doing in the kitchen, not messing up along the way, but that's not always the case from me, but you might get a little bit of mess up. I will say that. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. Okay. Well, that is great. I did not want to keep you guys on here too long, being that, we do have Elaine that she's going to go live, but I didn't really have a whole lot of topics to say on here. But make sure you are subscribed to the channel and watch my videos. I put up 6 videos, okay? Literally in about 2 days. Remember, each day I post a 75 soft challenge. I post daily on the shorts. And then I just try to post filler videos. And then now I'm going back into my blogs, and those will be posted on every Friday. But I couldn't give you a vlog because I accidentally deleted. I had my nails done. I did my own nails. That got deleted. Like so much stuff got deleted. Making my protein shakes and stuff in the morning. Yeah, so a lot of stuff had got deleted, but that's okay. I'll do better this time and not delete it. But yeah, make sure you follow me my other socials. She is Tamika on all social media platforms for Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, because you will see a lot of stuff on there, especially on my stories. So I may not post it here, but it will be over there, or it might be recycled content going all the way around. And I will be posting a lot of throwbacks, especially on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, so I can get that. So I can bring up that content up and get more supporters and subscribers over there. Okay. If no one has anything else, your girl has a little slight headache and stomach is growling, and I am hungry and my food is smelling good. Yes. Okay. All right. So I'm not going to hold you too long. I don't mind doing more lives. Do y'all like these lives from me? Or do y'all just want to see more videos or shorts? Let me know. Is this time good for y'all on a Sunday around 5 o'clock ish? Let me know. Nia says, thank you. Tamika, keep shining. Twan says, thanks for sharing with us. Bellflower says, yes, the lives are always fun, girl. You would say that. Yes. Hajarine says, thank you, Tamika. Everyone have a great evening. Yes. Everyone have a great evening. Yes. Okay, Nia says, yes, like it all. I like it all too. I'll go ahead and do it. I'll do it. Yes, I like it the same. Yeah, this time. Okay, Bellflower, yeah, got me sweating bullets over here. Thank you, girl. You always know what to do. Okay. All right. I won't keep you guys long. So thank you so much for watching and tuning in. And everybody on the replay, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. Goodbye, gorgeous. Okay, in the stream. Goodbye, honey.